Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World and the Cannonade. So, we just got this weapon. I've already done like an initial test on it, and I gotta say, I'm not overly impressed with it. A couple of reasons for that. First of all, I am a huge fan of Affliction. Whoa. Thank you. That scared me. Super Mario, thank you for that. That scared me. So, I am a gigantic fan of Affliction in weapons. And this one apparently seems to not come with Affliction. It seems to come static with the bullet splinters into shrapnel. Now, I have tried this perk on a couple other, weapons, and I just can't seem to really make it work. Yes, the bullet's supposed to shrapnel into a cone behind the target, dealing in 40% of damage. But, how wide is that cone? How far does that cone go back? We don't really know. So if you have a long wave of enemies coming, or for example, if you've got a trap tunnel, yeah, you've got a long line of enemies shooting that and getting that cone of damage behind. Wonderful, really wonderful. But it's only going to happen for one of these shots. This thing shoots 8 times. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go a little more in depth with this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to work on these perks a little bit. We're going to start by taking it all to rare. That's the first part. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to keep the reload. We're going to change this to energy because I want to see how it works with energy. 1,500. Ouch. That hurts so much. I can't believe it should just be 1,000. Attributes cost so much to change. We're going to change his critical rating to damage, and we're going to change his weapon stability test also to damage, because we're going to try and keep it short bursts of fire to be able to, to use it best. So there we go. We got it all rare now. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to go into this mission here. Actually, I kind of want to go into this one. We're going to go into this one. Oh, constructors do more damage. No. Well, no, because we don't want to... Is that constructors do more damage in general? I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, so taking a look at the weapon, yes, I already tried it once. If you guys want to see, I have one. Yes, I know I can't use it, but I already have one here that is right here. This one, I just did not change anything on it. I just went in with the basic setup that I had. And this one has damage, reload speed, physical, critical rating, and weapon stability. So I kind of want to see what more I can get out of it without having to go, into the epic and legendary perks, because honestly, I don't have that much perk. I don't have epic perk. I need to farm epic perk. Epic, please, if you're watching, please, please, either put some epic perk in the event shop or give us some 4 times missions with like at least 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 times epic perk. Because I really do want to take a lot of my weapons above rare, but I just don't have the epic perk. But anyway, the Cannonade. We're going to try this setup. I'm not going to compare it to another weapon. The reason for this is because it's just not going to be fair. I thought about comparing this weapon, and I may in the future, but I thought about comparing it to the Bowler and to the Jabberwocky. The problem is that both of those weapons are going to do massive more damage on a single shot, but whereas this thing is going to completely depend on the constant just barrage that we're going to be able to shoot out of it. So we've got 8 shots. We've got 8 shots, and we got to see what we can do with those 8 shots. Now, let's go ahead and make, we're going to make 2 of them. I'm going to make 2 of them. Hopefully they're going to drop in the other slots here. And let's go ahead and go and check out and see what we can do with this weapon. We need to go pick a fight too. Okay, there, perfect. Okay. So there's the original one, and this is the worked on one. Energy now. The original one was doing about 20,000 damage on each enemy. Oh, here we go. All right, so let's see. 15,000. 22,000. Okay. Does that even hurt you? Kinda does. $22. 22 to 12. That's a considerable amount of damage. That's not bad. Okay, let's reload this guy. I need to get help clearing these out because I want to go just against this guy. Here we go. Okay, so it's keeping the, well, no, it's not really even keeping it behind me. Okay, I mean, I was gonna say it's keeping him away from me, but he's not. Well, we went from causing about 140 to 150,000 damage to now causing 240,000 damage in a full setup.
If we don't find some extremely valuable treasure soon, the ransomware will eat our files. The LDR, that kills all of us. So I've called in our best
fast
to lead us to the treasure. That, let's face it, is not real. We are doomed. It's my fault. I'm so sorry.
It's fast?
Yeah. Is this where we should start digging?
I mean, wow.
No. Then why did you send us here?
That note you sent? It decrypted into multiple sets of
Huh.
coordinates and a clue. And
I
quote,
don't know.
"Like
I
the
don't
last
know.
call to see,
I'm not
the treasure be."
I'm not convinced. Let's go see if we can't pick a fight with something bigger.
See what we find.
Like, let's see if we can't find a small encampment or something here. Oh, here's a group.
The armory.
See if we can't bring all these towards us. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now they're all coming towards us. Oh, and we even have a red eye in there. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Triple damage, all rare perks, energy. Oh, here we go. Okay. Almost fully health, right? Empty the full cartridge on him. Full cartridge empty on him. Rare perks. Full cartridge empty.
Nope.
My Zap Zap is better. I don't know. This is like the first like kind of deep dive into it. How taking away the stability. Let's see how it fires too. I mean, it's not bad. It even taking away the stability didn't really take much away from it. At least I don't think it did. I don't see it having taken too much away from it. It lasted a good amount of time, but if completely emptying a cartridge won't even give me wow. I mean, once you have Blackbeard, maybe be better. Making it full legendary perks, maybe. Its knockback is okay. It's not really causing that much of... Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. What I have to say is it doesn't feel like a launcher. Okay? It doesn't feel like a launcher. The explosions are okay, but they're not really, packing a punch. If you look at the fact that, okay, average 30,000 per hit, that's great, but you got 8 shots in it. Technically, that should be anywhere above 220, 240,000 damage, right? That sounds pretty good, right? Like, if you think of it just like that, yeah. 200 plus damage, in emptying a full cartridge or a full magazine sounds good. Small explosive rounds with moderate recoil. Accurate when firing short bursts, but rapidly spreads with longer bursts and not consuming. If it was causing a tiny bit of stun every couple of hits, even to a smasher, great. You can keep smashers back. Triple damage and reload wasn't really that good for it. Maybe if I were to make it, what else could I even do in it? This thing. Oop. No. I almost recycled it. Wow. We could put critical rating. We can't even put double critical rating and a single critical. I don't know. You can't even do double critical rating and a crit. You could do one critical rating and one crit, but you're not going to get up there either. You could do durability as well. You could do double durability on this one. But it's not really doing that much damage that I think it is. No. So initially, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep working with this weapon. Maybe there is some way to make it do a little more. Although, the setup I currently have already kind of helps out on a lot of this. It is a launcher setup. Like the setup that I'm currently using is designed for launchers. But I'm going to say this. The fact that this one does not benefit from a single explosive big shot, but 8 small ones kind of leaves a lot of it. It leaves a lot of it to be wanted, because most of the, well, my launcher setup, of course, it really depends on that first shot. That's what really takes it way up after reload. Now, in this one, I mean, unless you were to go full complete launcher and go with what's her name? Go with, is it Tank Penny? No, it's not Tank Penny. Demolitionist Penny. Unless you were to go with full Demolitionist Penny, who's going to give you a 50% increase in launcher damage, then I could see you doing a little bit more damage. But I don't know. I'll have to say, guys, I am kind of feeling like it's not going to be that awesome of a weapon for me right now. I'm going to keep working on it. And you know what? I may go ahead and do a full-on launcher setup just with Tank Penny to see just how much damage we can get. But that was a 106 against the level 100. I guarantee you, I take any of my other 106 launchers up against one of those enemies, and we're going to be doing a whole lot more damage. Even the fact that we were not able to one-hit any of the regular husks. Mini husks, yes. Any of the regular husks, none of them were able to take down in one hit. That's not good for a launcher. You need a little bit, and sure, I mean, if you just spam it and just fire it out to there, maybe taking it into a what's it called, an encampment setup. I could try that. I'll have to try that. Maybe in an encampment setup, if you're just firing all 8 and hoping to do multiple damage to multiple enemies, regardless, you're not really even going to be able to take out one of those red eyes. So maybe you have like 4 people doing it at the same time? Strength in numbers? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the first in-depth look and just trying to see what we can do with this weapon. I might not be using it right. I might not be using it right. I may have to use it in a certain way. Although I will say this, I really don't enjoy weapons that you have to have just for one particular tiny little setup, you know, or one hero loadout, because then you can't really use it, you know, in a lot more of other situations. It just depends, you know. It's like with the current launchers that I use and the current weapons that I use, I can kind of use them in a lot of other situations. So that's why they're constantly in rotation, constantly being used. A launcher should kind of be able to do quite a bit of damage against any enemy in any setup. It's a launcher. Boom. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2, and let me know if you found something else. Let me know if you found a different way of using this weapon, a different way of causing more damage out of it. But right now, with what I'm seeing, I don't really think it's going to be... I don't think it's going to be for me. But, I mean, look at the DPS. 106,000 DPS. You know what? Could it be bugged? Were we firing that fast? Were we firing 3 shots per second? Almost 4? Oh, we'll have to see. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.